Welcome back to the channel, folks. Well, we can finally get back outside again. Well, can't bang a tent peg in just yet, but at least we can go for day trips, so that's a start. I've got someone new to take along this time. I've got a young fella, Kayde. He's a local little bush kid to my area. He's keen as mustard. He has hunted with me a couple of times before. We've been rabbiting, foxing, done a fair bit of fishing. He's been on one deer hunt. I took him, I think last year we were able to secure a deer and he saw it all go down and he really loved it and he said he'd want to come along for another one. So I thought, the poor kids are all being locked up inside at the moment and driving all their parents bananas, so I thought it's a good opportunity to take him along. I've told him he's got to be on my doorstep at 5 AM, so he's going to have to shake a leg and stay tuned. It'll probably be a short one, but we'll see how we go. Well, we're at it today, something a bit different. Mini Mo in the back. This is Kayde. Oh, and I've got Taser licking me all over. So we're heading for an early morning run. I've got Don with me filling up the car, and we're gonna go and see if we can get a sambar. Should be good. It's gonna be a little bit drizzly this morning, but we're up in the dark. We'll be there just on first light, and we'll see how we go.
He's got no idea where you are. What a morning. So I'm out with young Kayde. We set off in the dark and we got lucky real early on, didn't we, Kayde?
Yeah.
We got, just as we were heading to the bush, there was a stag. And he was in his bed and he stood up and he was onto us. I was just lined up and was saying, Kayde, have a look, can you see him, can you see him? And he did the old head bob and took off and we missed that opportunity, so we cocked that one up. But maybe half an hour later, we come up the hill, we got onto a big group of deer, at least 5 deer, maybe more. And we're playing cat and mouse for another half an hour after that. We were trying to stalk, get close, like get a shot. Then we had a shot, we didn't have a shot. Finally, we got a nice clean shot. I was quite a way up the hill by this stage. But I've secured the next freezer filler. You bloody ripper. And we just heard another shot go off. Don's over the hill. And Don doesn't usually miss, so we might have a big carry out. You feeling strong? We're going to have a lot of meat to carry out. That's ace, man. Well done. Yeah. I don't see it. You still see it? Can you see it? Yep. Can you still see it? Right. Well, it's all happening this morning. Kayde can come anytime. We're just talking about that other deer. Kayde goes, another one. We spin around, another deer's running across the top, and we're out, how far do you reckon we are, 100 metres from the other one?
Yeah.
And number 2, down. Yeah. And Don Gibbo's just come on the radio and said he's got blood over there, so he's made a hit on his deer, so man, we are going to be heavy. The freezer's full. Maybe we better ring Azza and tell him to come up and help us carry these out. Oh, Don's dog's just arrived. A long way off. We're zipping through the trees. Still made its mark. I was a bit unsure with that shot, it was a bit hasty. But we did it. She didn't go far. I said to you, we were up there, I said to you she must be about here, and looked down and we just seen that leg in the air. You can see that it's kind of coming up the gully now. See the fog lifting from the paddock. Because you know this morning it was all down in the paddock.
Yeah, it was all in the paddock and it was lifting up the hill.
The other day, and that's why those deer at the start were smelling us. That's why they were coming up to Don's, because now the earth has warmed up. It's coming up.
3 shots. That's 3 deer.
3. So I got
What's
2 shots. 2 shots, 2 deer. our 3006 he's shooting.
Oh.
And he's got blood, so... What are you moving?
Yep.
Hey, where you going? You better stop it, Kayde. Oh no!
If that goes all the way down.
Well, it was on a flat spot. Oh, it doesn't look that steep on camera, but you can tell by it just moved all by itself, all the way down on the hill. So,
It looks like it was alive.
point to our other deer. Where's our other deer? How far? 100, you reckon? Not even.
100.
Yes! Man, you're going to be heavy coming out.
Yeah.
You're going to have deer legs hanging on the front, deer legs hanging on the back, back strap over the head. We're going to put it in your pockets. We'll put the tenderloins in. Oh, you got lots of pockets, so we'll be putting all the bits in there too. Hopefully Azza comes, and if Azza comes and we tell him, should we just tell him there's 1 deer? Because he won't come up if he knows there's 3. If he knows he's got to help carry 3 out, he's not going to come. He'll just turn his radio off. Hear that? And Taser just found the other deer. Hey Dom, why isn't Taser helping you find your deer? Alright. Well, Don's got blood, so we'll get a bit of footage. You go and get some photos. We'll maybe get some photos and we'll go and help Don.
Yeah, I'll go now.
I reckon, yeah, about 90 metres down.
Oh, you had a good shooting lane.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's what I mean, but a lot of trees were down there, obviously they're a bit close together, and
Yep.
I needed to get in front of them. By the time I got in front, five or six, straight over here.
So they were spilling out of the gully we were coming up.
Yeah.
That's why it's always good to get someone up high.
Just wait. Sure enough, I don't know if it was one of the gully, or one of the ones that went over. One of them came back. So, luckily, I didn't, get up here quickly. Look at the country. You've really got to pick your terrain.
Oh yeah, you can see it's all bits of red.
I had that broken tree, and I know it was to the left of that. Have a look over here. Kayde, you should be up.
Yeah, Kayde, you try and find this blood. If you're closer to the ground, you might see it easier.
Seen anything? You would have been on the game trail. Look.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Branches and blood.
Yeah, and blood, that's right. So I reckon
That looks like good blood too.
this is where the shot was.
That way.
We need to follow him there. We need to follow that blood trail. Let's keep
Right,
following that blood trail.
take your time, Kayde, and just go from blood trail to blood trail.
If you're walking on a game trail, just keep to the side of it. Yeah. Okay, so you got all right, on the right way then. Just keep off the trail a bit. Sometimes when you lose a trail, you need to turn back. The last thing, oh yeah, it's a fair bit, isn't it? That's a really good sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
What else are you looking for? I mean, you're looking for blood, but what other visual signs can you see there? But what normally ferns don't sort of, see the
They're
ferns?
usually bent.
That's right. They're bent. Go and have a look over there. See if see what's happened there. Is there blood there? I would have thought he would have followed the game trail, but maybe he's taken it up higher a bit.
There's more blood on.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That means he went a bit left.
Went left. We started heading up.
I can smell it. I can smell it, Kayde. Yeah, I can see blood on the ground there. You're on it. Spot on. Keep following that blood.
Just remember, but don't walk on it too much, because sometimes when you lose it, you got to come back to where you were. It's hard to see your footprints. Oh, that's good blood, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I reckon it's happened. It's blown out his side. It's exited out the left side. Down here.
There it is.
You found it? Where? Oh, good spotting.
Look at the ferns. So it's a good visual sign, isn't it?
Oh, it didn't get far. So it didn't go far from the shot, did it, Kayde?
Not at all.
That's a fatal wound when you see that. When you see that blood with all those bits of lung in it. Yeah, it's that's good shooting.
Yeah.
That would have been your entry side, wouldn't it?
Nah, because it comes
Ah, it come the other way.
That might be the bullet just there.
You might get the bullet out.
Jeez, well that's perfect. If that's just lodged under the skin, you can't ask better than that. Get your knife on you?
Yeah.
Just look in there.
Kayde, 3 shots, 3 deer, mate.
Yeah.
Before 9 o'clock. You're going to travel 200 metres.
Too right, it's not even 9 yet.
That's right.
Oh yeah, just there.
Yeah.
Might get your first capture. See if you can cut it out of there. Just reach in and grab it. Yeah, just put your finger in it and you'll pull it out. You got it? It fell back in the hole.
You got it.
You got it? Oh,
Oh yeah, put it there, let's have a look. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? That's what they call a mushroom, yeah? I'll tell you what, it's done the job alright, isn't it? I thought these were a bit light for sambar, but it's come right through and lodged under the skin.
what happened, Kayde? Stick there? The smell of it? What's that smell? Was that you? Alright, well, we're going to leave Don here. He's going to make a start on this one. We'll go and make a start on that other one. And then we might have to all come back up and get the third one together. But
I hope you can get Daz's knife and bloody, cut one up yourself, mate, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, well, definitely. We'll get you pulling a back strap out.
Yeah.
Alrighty-o. We'll go back over the other one, okay?
Yep.
Alright. We'll see you on the on that spur, Don.
Yeah. I wasn't watching.
What happened, Don?
I wasn't watching, I was talking to you, I just hit the bloody guts of the shit blowing all over my face. Damn. Thanks, mate.
I wish I was filming that. I just heard the sound.
I'll jump in the river now when we get back.
It just pinched through the rib. I just heard it. Psht. Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, it smell. I got to say, it smell.
Under his nose.
Someone's as well as me.
I was distracting him, talking to him, and it just boom straight through. So we basically want to make a cut. We're starting here, and we're going to go all the way up on the spine. You feel that? Feel the spine there? Feel that bone?
Mm-hmm.
See how it runs all the way down here?
Yeah.
So first thing we're going to do is make a cut that goes all the way there. Then we're going to be able to peel the skin back, both sides, and that'll expose the two back straps that we want to get out. So I'll start the cut, you can finish it, and then I'm going to take one out and show you, and then you're going to take the other one out. You'll feel that knot. That's it. Now it's cutting, correct. Keep pushing. Yep, keep pushing, follow that line. That's it. It's pretty tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect cut though. That's pretty good, and look how much thicker it is. See how much thicker it is up here?
Yeah.
So that's good, because now you've exposed all that. Now we can peel this back. So just like a fish when you're doing your fish, see this stuff?
Yeah.
If you run your knife in here,
You go
you'll be,
like that.
yep, that's it. Start pulling it all the way. So you grab onto that fur, make sure your hands are clear. That's it. And go all the way along. Peel that all back. That's it, beautiful. You can push nice and hard in there, you can't go wrong there. You won't do a Don and get sprayed all over. Perfect. And then once you get that all pulled down, we'll be able to see that back strap there. So what we're going to do, so you can see this is the top of the spine here, running all the way along. So I'm going to do one and you're going to do the other. Now, you know how before Don's deer, he hit and it sprayed out everywhere? That's because he tipped his knife like this. So underneath here is the ribs, and underneath that's the guts. So if the point of our knife is this way, you can't go below the ribs, therefore we won't get sprayed in guts. But if you point your knife too much, you will. So what you want to do is find the edge of the spine like that, and we're going to make a cut that chases that all the way along. So there it is. So there's the spine, so we won't go over too far. I'm just going to follow that. See there's a little bit of fat there, so you just go by feel. All the way down, and keep that knife nice and flat. You can make a few cuts. Hear that? That's the ribs. So if we put the point through there, it's a bad idea. We want to make sure we keep our knife flat so it goes along those ribs like that. There it is. So at the top of the shoulder to the back of the hip, that's what we're going to take out. You can see here there's a faint line just here.
Yeah.
That's the other side of it, so we're going to make a little cut there just to help us. I'm going to pull this extra fatty bit away. You can see that's the top of the shoulder. Come in behind there. Come right up into here.
We'll get that started. And it's just like a fish now. We're just going to chase that back. So the easiest way when you start, you can make a cut here, but it's a bit risky that you might hit that stomach. So the way I'm going to teach you is just to come down and follow these ribs down. And you'll notice that it's just like when you do your gummy sharks and stuff. We'll cut this back one off as well, just above the hip bone there. You can see there's those ribs. And see, I'm tilting my knife around now.
Yeah.
Just tilt, little cuts like that. Just slowly work your way forward. What you'll find is eventually this whole back strap will just roll out of there. Go one more under here. And I'm just rolling it over. That way you've got minimal wastage, but it's safe that you won't spoil it by getting the stomach on it. Now you can just lightly cut along that line that we spoke about before. There's a nice bit of fat there. Good condition, this deer. You see that nice, just going to slowly pull it up there. So I'm just running the tip of my knife just to help it along and adding a little bit of pressure. And there we have one backstrap. That one, beautiful. One squared away. How good is it without flies buzzing us? No flies, no insects. It's a lot nicer to hunt in the winter, isn't it? We were forecasting bad weather today, but we've lucked out. It's not too bad. Alright, you keen to have a go on the other one? Sweet, alright. I'll swap you. You grab your knife. That's it, chase that spine along. Yep, you can go nice and cut hard there. Yeah, that's it. Now you got it. You want to be there. So follow that knife there. Get in behind that knife.
Yep.
And follow that against the bone. Keep pressure against the bone. That's it. See how when you got to the end, you started off with your knife like this angle.
Yeah.
When you got to the end, your knife was like this. That's
Yeah.
when you can go through. So you want to keep that knife laid back like this all the way.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, now you got it all the way. Perfect. Keep coming back. Lay the knife down nice and flat and come all the way back down to here. All the way down to here. Yep. Good. Alright, now, yep, and then just keep chasing that stress point there. Just keep whacking that with your knife. That's it. I'll keep this held up and you work down there. You work down there with both hands. That's it. Try and get as much meat as you can. Good. Yep. Move that other hand down further, closer to the job. That's it. Yep, and keep chasing that out. Yep, almost there. And I'll add a bit of up pressure for you. You can see the other side now.
Yeah.
There's a bit of fat behind that holding it on, so you cut through that fat there now.
Yeah.
Yep. First backstrap cave. A little bit tricky the first time, but you make sense, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's pretty good cut, man. You got it bloody good. Didn't leave much behind at all. I mean, lucky the red dog isn't here. He'd be into it. All right, you want to open that bag up for me? Yeah. All right, the sack's getting heavier. That's all right. Leave that there. Now we're going to try and get some legs off. All right. So the way I do it is I make my first cut in this softer bit here, because the skin's soft here. You can see that leg. You were really careful we don't cut this way, because otherwise you'll get sprayed like Don did. We come through here. See that nice fat. I'm just adding a bit of pressure on the back. I'll just cut away from you. So you can see the leg there now, yeah? We generally do not want to touch that, whatever we do. It's safer to cut up here and add pressure here until you find the hip bone. So there's the socket of the hip bone. There's a little tendon there. Cut that tendon.
over to the other side. I'm just going to chase that around and then cut the fur so the leg will come away. Now we've got the whole leg pulled out. So not too bad. That's what you're aiming for. It's important that you find that hip socket and nick the back of that hip socket to attach. So now we've got one big back leg. It's almost as big as you, Kate. If I hold that up. You hold that for me, will you? Alright, that's one. How's the meat carry so far, Kate?
Good.
Heavy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what a morning. Still perfect, no rain. The first trip of a few, I reckon, this morning. We'll get this one back. We'll put the rifles away. Lighten up these packs. We'll take a bit of the optics back, maybe get rid of a couple of cameras. Make ourselves a little bit lighter. Try and get as much of this meat out as possible, huh? At least it's downhill carry.
Yeah.
Light going up. Alright. How you feeling, Don?
How am I feeling? Well, my left arm's really sore, my right arm's really sore, my fucking neck's even sore.
Your sweat dripping off your brow.
Oh, I can't carry out, but
We've got one more to go.
got it all done, yeah, I know.
You got back straps in your bag as well?
Yeah,
Oh
back
shit.
straps in the bag, mate.
He'd be carrying 3 of you, Kate.
It's a nice size.
Oh, we're heading back up. Last trip, deer number 3. Feeling fresh still? We're gonna go to the very top, way up there, thereabouts, so about halfway. Get up there and have a bit of a rest, strip this deer down, and then I reckon take away pizza for lunch. Yes! Hey, Gabe, what was for dinner last night?
Pizza.
Same for me. What a beautiful morning.
Oh, yeah. Ain't getting any better, mate.
No. 6 legs back there.
11:30.
6 back straps. If we can convince Azza to come back up, we'll get him to bring up the front legs. So you're lucky enough to get 2, 3 looks at it this today, Kate. So you got hands on. Don's going to show you his method of getting the back strap out. That way, get twice the learning in. You'll be a pro after this trip, mate. Nice one. It's a bit lighter colour, this one, a bit younger animal.
Yeah.
Which one are you bagsing? Hey, you carried all the back straps. Always have the rule, you keep what you carry. That's great, mate. Whack it in Don's pillowcase. That'll be nice for him to sleep on tonight. Good work. The tucker bag. Got the legs off. We've got the front legs off. I'm going to see, you're going to carry the back straps and the front leg this time, and we're carrying the back legs. So we'll see how you fare when we hit the hut this second time round. You see the footprints, Kate?
Yeah.
So big spread print there. This tree here, it's called a preach. So that stag this morning would have come up, would have paraded around like, showboating around like what my turkey does, and all those girls, and then they've gone up the hill, and that's when we got to here, and that's where we saw them. So we're just behind. There was a stag with them for sure. That stag that we saw, I reckon, was the younger one back there. And that big group of deer, that big one would have been up with them, so we miss out, have to get him next time. Do it. Home run.
big job cutting all this up. So made it back to the hut. It's a bloody good morning. Someone's going to stake the fire. Az is going to bring up some lunch.
A couple of beers left over in the fridge. It had a gazebo next to it and a tent. But the tent and gazebo had all burnt, and it all burnt back and singed the side of the car. But it hadn't burnt the car. It's just weird how that had happened. And they're both missing. Her and him and the drone are missing.
Made it back home. We've got all the meat done, the mince done, the sausages done. It's the weekend after now and Kayde's come over for a finish up. He's going to try venison snag, so I've got him doing the sausage sizzle. You want the cooked one?
Yeah, I'll have that one.
Do you want dead horse?
Yep.
Cheers, mate. Good hunting. Should we check if the dog likes it? Django, come, sit. Yeah, no complaints there either. It's pretty bloody good. What do you reckon, Kayde?
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's a bloody good trip, so thanks for watching and stay safe out there. We'll see you next time. Okay guys,